Norwell. We are super happy to talk with Stellios today because locally owned restaurants like Cedar Cafe give us access to some really delicious, locally made food and bring a lot of value to the community. So let's find out all about it. Thank you for joining us today, Stellios. Can you just introduce yourself a little bit?
Sure. My name is Stellios Karastamatis. I'm the owner of Cedar Cafe for the past 17 years. We're located in Norwell at 9 Grove Street, right off of Route 53.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for that. So before we get into details about the restaurant, I always want to ask a little bit of a general question to our guests. What do you think is the importance of locally run restaurants to a community?
Well, we have to look at what does the restaurant industry consist of today. It's basically big change that serve ready, frozen, ready-to-eat foods. We, as a local restaurant, we have the opportunity to give out a bread product. We need to focus more on giving out to the customer a product that is fresh, that is healthy. We have moved from quality of the foods more now to quantity of the foods. And I really don't think that's not what the customer is looking for. He's looking for something new, for something fresh. He's looking for new ideas. So I think our industry, we need a reset button and start from the beginning.
Right. I think that's a great answer. Yeah, we come across one street with 6 of the same chain restaurants that serve the exact same menu, right?
You go inside of every single store, you see the same menu everywhere. It's nothing different. It's all the same things. So basically, you go inside, you see it everywhere. And that was the first thing that I didn't want as a restaurant owner to have. Even though I grew up inside the pizza industry, I didn't want to have that menu. I wanted to have something different, something that we're going to get people interested in and excited about. Not something that is very typical, exactly the same thing everywhere that you go.
Right.
It wasn't something that I didn't want to do.
Exactly. Well, and it stuck out to me as well that you said healthy, because I think a lot of times we want to go out to eat, to enjoy eating outside, but maybe finding healthy options is an obstacle to people being able to go out and enjoy outside food. So that's something important as well.
And it's something that restaurants need, either if it's a restaurant, if it's a small shop, whatever it is. We need to focus more on healthy and on fresh. Everything is pre-made, pre-served, packaged. That's not what customers are looking for. Customers are looking for fresh. Our customers come inside the store, they order what they want, and then we make it right in front of them. It's not
right.
It's already packaged. Here you go, heat it up yourself and eat it.
Right, convenience. We kind of sacrifice quality for convenience. Yeah.
And it's our fault as a restaurant industry. It's our fault that that's how we learned, and that's what we continue to do.
Right.
But it's not what the customers want anymore. The customers usually out to eat, get takeout. They don't have that much time. So it's really, they're looking for something, I want to say healthy and I want to say fresh. That's why over here inside the store, I don't have anything in the menu that is ready. We do everything inside the store. And I think, from the customer following that we have, that shows.
Right. That's awesome. So let's talk a little bit more then about what the customer wants. So with your specific restaurant, what type of food and drink do you offer in Cedar Cafe?
So we offer authentic Greek food. That's our main point. It's Greek food. It's kind of exactly the same that you would have it in Greece, especially the proteins that we serve. But our twist is basically you can have it in any option that you want. If you want to have it in a pita sandwich, if you want to have it in a salad, if you want to have it in a rice bowl, you choose the protein and then you choose how you want to have it.
Okay. Great.
And it's basically what kind of mood you're in for. If you're in a mood to eat healthy, then you would get a salad and you would add a protein. If you're mood to be a little bit more naughty, you would get something a little bit that is not too healthy.
Right. Move over to the carbs pita side of the equation.
The thing is, when I created the menu at this location, I looked at the vegans the vegetarians, the people that are looking for gluten-free options. I had to make sure that I have an item or multiple items that satisfy each palate. That's the most important thing, because you don't have a specific customer coming inside to eat at your restaurant. You have, right today, it's all a mixture of people. So you need to make sure that you have everything for somebody. And it's not, something that people don't want to eat. Our menu, like our most popular items. What's my most popular item? What do I sell more? I sell salads. Okay. 50% of my sales is salads.
Okay.
Why? Because we make it fresh, and it's what people want to eat. People do show that they want to eat healthy. So It's something that we need to provide to them.
And I think a good quality salad sometimes can be tough to find. So I can definitely understand people coming in for something that's fresh and made from scratch and with the right.
It's really tough to find. You would be surprised. An item so simple as a salad, how difficult it is to find the people to make it the correct way.
Right. It seems simple, but I mean, think about the salads.
It's not.
I mean, for the people like me who maybe aren't as inclined in the kitchen, making a good salad is not something that I do. So I would definitely come down with it.
Everything has to do with the work that you put behind it and the values that you grow up in. We've grown up to do everything from the beginning. So the way I grew up, that's the same way that I do it inside the store. It's not about cutting corners anymore. Cutting corners is not being fresh, basically.
Right. That's awesome. So put the work in and then you get the results.
Yeah, you have to put the work in. Yeah. It would be really easy for me to just buy frozen proteins, buy frozen chicken kebab, frozen beef kebab, and then serve it to the customer.
Right.
But one, it's not fresh. And two, I would feel like a fraud because that's how it is. I would feel like a fraud because I won't be giving people what they're paying for. I'll just give them something that has a label on it and with ingredients that we don't know. We don't understand what they are.
Okay, exactly. It's good to know what you're serving.
Exactly.
All right. So in terms of putting the work in then, can you tell us a little bit of history about the restaurant?
So Cedar Cafe, in the beginning, it was called Mediterranean Cafe. Back in, before we were located in Hanover at Merchants Row. After the name Mediterranean Cafe changed over to Cedar Cafe because the owner back then, he was Lebanese, so he changed it to Cedar. And because I liked the name after when I got the business, I kept the name because I liked it. I liked the logo and everything. But I changed the menu basically because it was more of a Middle Eastern. So I changed it more to my liking. So I did it more Greek Mediterranean. Okay. And then we had to relocate to our new location because they knocked down the mall. Merchants Row had to get knocked down, so we had to relocate. And then we came to Norwell. We opened this location in April of 2017, and since then we're right here, and we're happy over here at our new location. It's great over here.
Okay, that's awesome. So we've had two different locations, but you've been established there for quite a while, and you said you have.
Yeah, we were there for like 13, 14 years. We were in Hanover. The funny thing about it is a lot of people, after Merchants Row got knocked down, a lot of people thought that Cedar Cafe is not existing anymore. It was gone with Merchants Row. Right. And still until today, every day, people come inside the store and like, "Oh, you're here! I didn't know that." I'm like, "Yeah, we've been here." Yeah.
Well,
so we're still up and running.
Yeah, that's excellent. All right, so you said that one of your most popular dishes are the salads, but what is your personal favorite dish on the menu?
So my personal is the authentic pita. Okay. The authentic pita is basically, it's a sandwich and it's made in a warm pita. It has tzatziki, tomatoes, onions, pork gyro, French fries, and special sauce. Okay. Now, the thing with this item is that for the longest time, I was raised in Greece. So I would eat these constantly in Greece. But over here, I could never find any restaurants that had it. They had it, but they didn't do it exactly the same way. They didn't serve it exactly the same way. So because I couldn't find it, anywhere the way I wanted to eat it, so I had to do it. So, but before I put it in the menu, I left from here. I went to Greece. I studied for a month over there at a restaurant. They taught me how to do it exactly. And then I came back. And then I try to do it exactly the same way that you would have it in Greece.
Right.
So that's my personal favorite. But the most popular item on my menu is the strawberry salad. It's the most popular one. That one has strawberries, feta cheese, lettuce, vegetables, sun-dried cranberries, and it's served with our oil vinaigrette dressing, which everybody loves and is very, very popular.
Awesome. Sounds very fresh, like a really good summertime lunch.
It's basically the item that has when I added it to the menu, it changed the popularity of Cedar Cafe. One item.
Wow.
And then after, we were known for all our salads. Everybody loves our salads.
All right. So ideal if you're two people, go on in, try the maybe split the sandwich, split the salad, try the two best items on the menu.
Yes. You definitely, if you come here and you want to have something authentic from Greece, then you would try our authentic pita. If you want to be healthy, then you would have to try our strawberry salads. Those are the two most recommended items. But if you feel a little bit sick, then you would try our chicken soup. If you're a little bit sick, right away it makes you feel 100%.
Perfect. Yeah, the good old chicken soup recipe, hey?
Yep. Greek lemon rice soup.
That's awesome. So what are some of the drinks that you serve? Are they just standard soft drinks or?
They're standards. Most of them are standard soft drinks that we have, but a lot of the drinks we also bring from Greece. We have a lot of carbonated drinks that we bring from Greece, sparkling waters and stuff like that. So there are a lot of also Greek drinks that we also carry over here.
Okay, awesome. Sounds like a lot of great options, and it's good to hear you have, like you said, the gluten-free, the vegan. And
yes.
That are looking for
yeah. Any item can be anything. So you can have a wrap, you can have a salad, we can make it gluten-free, we can make it vegan, and any way a customer wants, we can do it. Doesn't matter what option they choose.
Great to hear. Awesome. So it sounds like you have a great client base and you offer some really healthy food to the local people. But do you guys get involved in the community in any other way outside of the restaurant?
Yeah, we used to always get involved. In the past, we used to do a lot of charities. We always got involved with schools. We donated to schools, fundraisers, whatever it was. We sponsored a lot of times school sports. In whatever way, whenever there's a charity going on and they come to us and they ask us for help, we always get involved. The only thing a lot of times you will never find out that we get involved, because I don't like to promote that from Facebook and stuff like that. It's something that we do mostly for ourselves, and it's not something that we do for advertising and stuff like that.
Right. Well, that's good to hear, though. There's lots of ways that you guys are contributing to the community, not just from being a great local person.
We've been here for 17 years, so,
Okay, that's excellent. That's so great. So before we wrap things up, is there anything else that you wanted to mention? Anything I forgot to ask?
Not really. I think we covered most of the stuff. The only thing that I would like to put out there is a little bit towards customers and stuff like that. It's been a little bit tough now for the restaurant industry. People a little bit have to have a little bit more understanding. It's not something that I go through personally, but it's something that I hear through other restaurant owners. Mostly it has to do about staffing. They can't find people to work. Now we try to see, we also see a lot of times we have problem with getting items inside the store. So it's been really tough to the restaurant industry after COVID. With COVID, before COVID, we didn't have that many problems, but now it's starting to get a little bit more difficult for us. So if you go out and get takeout or go to a restaurant, just be a little bit more easy on your servers, because everybody's trying to do the best that they can. So let's try to be a little bit more patient with waiting staff and everybody that's inside this industry.
Right. I think that's a great point to mention, that everybody's trying to get back, set up into and not back to normal, but set with a new normal. So we all need to be more patient, I think.
Yeah, like before COVID, and we would have plenty of staff. Now after COVID, it's one person doing 3 jobs. It's not anymore one doing one job. We have to multitask. We have to make sure everything goes out right. We have to make sure that everything is good. But you're multitasking. So a lot of times when you're multitasking and it's very busy, you're going to forget, not intentionally, it's the way it is. It's our business. So, and I see a lot of people now after COVID, they're a little bit more anxious and stuff like that, but just, have a little bit of understanding for the people working inside this industry, because they're just trying to make a living and try to do their job as best as they can.
Right. Awesome. Thanks. I think that's a really nice closing note to leave everybody thinking a little bit more about our patience levels as we get back.
It is something that I see every day, and it's something that I hear from a lot of restaurant owners. Thankfully, I don't go through something like that because I'm on a little bit of a different type of setup. But that's in general the complaints that I hear.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, and thank you for telling us all about the restaurant. It sounds amazing, and I can't wait to come try strawberry salad, especially on a hot day.
Yes, you definitely have to try the strawberry salad.
Excellent. Sounds so good. Thank you so much, Stellios, for joining us, and to anybody that's watching the video, hope you enjoyed it. And do remember, if you want to chat to us about your restaurant, organization, museum, anything, just contact us through social media or on our website, and we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you.